Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
México contra Arsenal.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gently done. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders, and he can pass and shoot with the very best. If you're looking for someone to take your breath away, this is the guy for me.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That is good alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Real chance! Goal! Mexico!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lookman. Rodri. And it's Walker. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Shot a goal! He's intervened well there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rodri. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Oh, good ball!
Son Heung-min. Lookman. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's managed to get free. Kulusevski. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Casemiro. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Barella. Rodri. This ended up in no man's land. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Mane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saliba goes on a charge down the left. And it's Mane. Barella. He's in plenty of space here. Succumbs to the pressure.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Sterling. Out of play for a goal kick.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Sterling. Sterling was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lookman.
Griezmann really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lookman. Mexico are looking to break at pace.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Rodri. Griezmann. Kulusevski. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, we've seen that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Mexico clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Mexico, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. Mane. Oh, easy pickings there. Saliba. Here's Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lookman was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Rodri. Barella. Sons look. Can he put it away? No mistake. 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Mexico are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Arsenal have reclaimed it. That's a little off target. And it's Sterling. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. That's just playing it safe and simple.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 70.987.
Kulusevski. And the shot! It's in!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Rodri cuts it out. And it's Sterling. Arsenal finding their passes. Griezmann! They've done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Kulusevski very cleverly provided a return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Cambio en México. Número 24.
Mexico
Número
choosing
11.
to make the first
Número
change.
20.
This
Número
has
25.
become one superb
Número
game of football.
17.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here
Número
now.
38.
The only doubt is how
Número
many is
9.
coming.
Número
Oh, he's
8.
burst through.
Número 16.
Real chance here, and
Número
a
5.
shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ah, such a clever touch. McKennie. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Koundé calmly anticipates. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back in possession, and he's got to goal! And one more try! Goal! Mexico! And they've got their lead back.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Mexico get themselves into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Saliba, who's on a run down the left wing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Nkunku does well to get it back. Watkins, he's found a way through. McKennie. Nkunku.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Alexander-Arnold. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And there's green grass ahead of him. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well played, well played. And that's that. Mexico can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Watkins taking in the accolades, having been named...